Hello, all you coin aficionados out there, and welcome to the DC Coin World International Coin Channel. Today we have a $1 coin for you from the country of Canada. And this $1 coin is from 1965, as you can see. Let's flip it over, and on the front we see Queen Elizabeth II. And we have not done this $1 coin before, and there's a reason for that. And that is these are very expensive coins. And a lot of times what we do is we look at coins we either find in pocket change or friends give us, or we find in collections. Um, but this particular coin, we actually went and to our local coin store, which is Twin City Gold in Biddeford, Maine, and we got a mint-like set from Canada, which has the dollar, the half dollar, the quarter, the dime, the nickel, and the penny. And you may have seen that on the tag for it, these sets list for about $30. And we're looking at them going, well, why does a mint set from Canada list for $30? Or what they actually called this, the Royal Canadian Mint called this a mint-like set. So it's not proof coins, but it has a mint-like finish on it. You can actually see how the pen, you can see the reflection of the pen here, and you can actually kind of see a little bit of our camera on this also. So a mint-like set has the mint finish, but is not a proof coin. So you can see it's not been circulated, but it does have slight scratches and slight marks in it. And the mint-like set for 1965 costs about $30. And I'm kind of wondering, like, why does it cost $30 when you can get a 1965 U.S. mint set for about $10? I've seen them on eBay for $8.99 at times. So now I can see one on eBay for about $9.50, $9.95. So I'm going a U.S. mint set, which is worth more money in terms of currency than a Canadian mint set, sells for about one-third the value, and you kind of wonder why until you start looking at the makeup of the coins. So in 1965, this particular coin, which weighs about 23 grams, was 80% silver. 23.33 grams actually was 80% silver. So the silver value of this $1 coin alone is about $11 to $12. And so when we add the silver value of the half dollar, the quarter, and the dime for that year in Canada, we get close to $20 in silver value in the Canadian mint set. That's silver bullion value if you just melted it down. Now, of course, the nickel and the penny for that year were not silver, but the rest of the coins were. And another addition is that in the U.S. coin set for that year, there was no dollar coin that year. You only had the half dollar, and the half dollar for the U.S. set for 1965 had some portion of silver in it. I believe it was 40% silver. So that was worth more, say $3.50 or whatever. So the U.S. mint set did not have a dollar in 1965, did not have silver except in the half dollar, and so that's why it's worth so much less. Now this particular coin, now that we've talked all about it, is a silver coin, and on the back we can see that it says Canada. It has two men in a canoe, and we have a First Nations man up front paddling, and we can see kind of the sign on the canoe. It has an emblem on the front, kind of a First Nation emblem. And right here, see if we can get that so it's set right. We actually have a little bit of a initialing here, and it says HB. Now some people confuse this and think this might be the designer's initials, but it's not the designer's initials. This HB right here stands for the Hudson Bay Company, which bought furs from Canadians. And so we have a First Nations Canadian here in what they call a voyageur, who worked with the native Canadians to get furs and pelts to send back to England. So this particular coin, we see that it says 1965. We see that there is, now by fur I mean, you know, pelt fur. This is actually a fir in the background, a fir tree. It says Canada at the top, dollar at the bottom, and then way over here we can see some initials here, and that's the initials of the engraver. It's an, let me see if we can get in close. It's an E and an H. So this is Emmanuel Otto Hahn. That's kind of a stylized E there, and an H. There we go. And so that's Emmanuel Hahn. That is the engraver's initials there. So this particular coin, when we look at it, we see that it also has a rim here, a beaded inner rim. And if we look at the front, we also see that same beading around the inner rim. And that's what will make this coin, well, there's two things that will make this coin valuable if you are a collector, and that is all of the coins here had either a, in 1965, had either a small bead rim, inner rim, or a large bead inner rim. And if we look at this coin, we see that it has the small beads. The large beads actually come much closer to actually touching each other. And if you look on like Coins Canada or one of the other websites, you can see some examples of the large beads. And if we look on the back, they also had another characteristic, and that is that this 5 here on some of the coins was a pointy end 5, and on some of them it was a blunt end 5. So if you're looking for this coin and you want to find the most valuable one of this, you want one with a pointy 5 but large beads. And what we have here is a pointy 5 small beads. So this particular coin is still worth between $15 and $17 in almost uncirculated, and around $20 in MS60. So this coin we'd say it's worth between $15 and $20 itself, and it has about $12 worth of silver. So we're going to go through the other coins in this set in our upcoming video. So we'll talk about the 1965 half, the 1965 $quarter or 25 cents, the 1965 10 cents, 5 cents, and 1 cent in another video. Thanks for watching the DC Coin channel. And again, when we get our coins, when we get our expensive or rare coins, we generally go to Twin City Gold, and I'll leave some information in the comments, in the written part of this video, and we use anything that we get from Twin City Gold, including these coins, to show you in order to keep our channel going. So good luck from the DC Coin World International Coin Channel.